I think at first I decided as soon as I entered high school, so in ninth.
Okay.
So that's when I actually first heard about all of these college counselors and how I have to apply to university and what all I have to do. So that's when I really got into it. And yeah, so that's when I made the decision I want to study abroad for my undergrad.
Actually, he started the point of going abroad, and that's how he decided to go further with SAT. So we were looking forward to many personal tutors as well for SAT. And somewhere we saw a group of people from his old school joining group.
Jamboree.
So we were like kind of impressed with the results of the classes it was going on. And then we thought, let him try one. So we took a trial class and then he started with it. So I guess that was the only way he prepared. I was just looking that he should at least get that personal attention if I'm making him join a group where if he doesn't get that attention, he won't be able to improve in the area he is weak into. So I initially we were a little scared because we thought maybe a personal attention would be better for him, but then he decided he would prefer joining in a group. That's how he would like studying, so we continued with it. And I think from we got good assistance also. He was not doing good in English, but when we approached everybody, the staff was very approachable, and we got a English
A
teacher,
separate one-on-one
a
tutor.
separate one for one to one, because he was not scoring for the test what he had applied earlier.
I think the most helpful part of the entire program was the portal because I'd say 80% of everything I learned it was just from like mainly from the portal and then all of the practice. So all of those quizzes that you had, I think you had 20 or so some quizzes.
Mm.
And that was very, very helpful for me. So then I just give those here and there, again and again. And then you had some mock tests, and towards
Mm.
the end, like before I gave my thing, my test, you had some, I think, time-based,
Mm.
adaptive mock tests as well. So then the portal really helped me work on my skills for the SAT.
Training program, I guess the classes, the 3 hour classes were a little long, but at the same time, they were doing it in very detail. So each and every question was being discussed. The kids had the time to think about it and then solve it. So it was one thing which was the kids had an impact on them to think twice, thrice, and then solve the whole question. And other than that, Jambori is very approachable. When you go to them with any of the small doubts or anything, they were like they made an effort to solve it, irrespective the child is staying away, far off, or is quite near. So we are not very far from the institute, which is next to us. It's like 12, 15, 20 minutes away. But they gave us an option that they told us, "Okay, let him come for few classes which are offline, let him get comfortable and then again start online."
Right.
So that was a good approach from them, that they made decisions in such things.
For students taking the SAT, I'd say that for studying for the SAT, there's nothing that you can study in terms of concepts. Like you can do it, but it won't be that helpful. The key to acing the SAT, in my opinion, is just practicing over and over and over again, especially in that 1 month before your exam. So if you can do that, I feel like you'll be quite sorted for the SAT. And as for studying abroad, as of now, I think every person who's doing the IB curriculum wants to study abroad, and considering the universities abroad and the facilities that are given to you, it is a very good choice.
I would say that it Jambori has a good set of teachers with good experience. So that made us confident enough to continue with it. And as I said earlier, that one-to-one attention is also being given when you are in a group. So that's the best part of Jambori. When a child gets then attention and his weak points are being solved, that's how the child will improve in his performance. So that support we got from Jambori. So we were very happy for on that case. And I'm sure that with an experienced staff, any institute can do really well.